Alright guys, so I feel like this is one that we really need to talk about here, and overall, this is a cool set. This right here is the Tropical Aquarium from the LEGO Icons theme. It has 4,154 pieces, retailing for $480. Now yes, as per usual, the main reason I want to talk about this one is because of that really steep price tag right there. But before we talk about anything, maybe we should just take a look at the set, see if it's actually good. And I do think it's good. I think it's a really awesome set. Just looking at all the vibrant colors and different things that they were able to fit into this sort of aquarium replica, I guess you could call it. I mean, it looks really great. I think it's a fantastic concept. Like, just looking at it from above too, it's fantastic. And of course, there isn't actual like transparent pieces or actual glass, I guess you could say. I think that might have been a good decision. It might have hiked up the price even more, and it may have made it difficult to see the actual content inside. But just look at all the colors, all the different pieces, the way that they brought this all to life. It's really, really fantastic, and you got to give props to the designers for that in general. I think the fish look pretty decent as well for the scale. Obviously, they're not the most detailed things, but for the scale they work out. And there are some like different movement features with this thing as well that we'll take a look at here in just a moment. But again, it looks really great. I like the little hermit crab here too. He can pop in and out. That's really nice. Dimensions here though, it's not that big. I mean, it's really not that big. There are a lot of pieces here. I'm sure that it's quite depthful, I guess. It probably has a lot of depth. I mean, it looks like a decent size, I guess, but still, it's about $500. I mean, does this look like $500 right here? Keep in mind, a lot of this is negative space. You know, a lot of this is just like air that's being filled by nothing. So it's hard to say, really. Looks fantastic on display, though. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Look at all this detail. It looks really, really great. Yeah, I can't express enough how much I think that this is a really awesome set, really awesome idea. It is pretty sizable. I mean, look at that. That's pretty sizable, I would say. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures here. Let's take a look at the video real fast, and then we'll talk about the elephant in the room, which is, of course, the price. Looking around, obviously, this thing is not going to look fantastic from the back, but that's to be expected. You're probably going to put this up against a wall anyway. I don't actually mind that too much because it looks good from every other angle. Let's take a look at this video here though, and I think it'll kind of show us some of the movement features at play here. Well, this one is not very helpful. Hold on. This is the one we want. All right. Now we're in business. Okay. Yeah, this will give us just some little overview here. You know, building process. It does look really nice. I mean, it's such a nice looking set. I can't help but actually really like it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that movement feature. Crab pops out. Fish swims around a little bit. That one's a little lackluster right here. That's all right. Is that it? Are those the only movement features? See, I've seen some people talking about how it would have been really awesome if they worked all of the movement features together via one, I guess, system. So you could just twist one crank, hook up one motor, and everything comes to life. And I think that would have been really great if they could have figured that out. Or at least maybe like two cranks. It seems like it's kind of split across the board, though. Let's talk about that price tag, though. $480, which with tax, it's going to be over $500, you know? And 4,100 pieces. Now, the reason that I'm so upset about this, if this were a Star Wars set or a Marvel set, I'd be like, whatever. That's to be expected. It's licensed, it has minifigures, it has a bunch of stickers, sure. This, though, is literally completely under the creative control of LEGO. They made this themselves. They're producing the pieces themselves. There's no prints, there's no stickers, no minifigures, no licensing fees, and yet it's still priced as if it were a licensed set. And I just can't understand that for the life of me. This right here, in my opinion, should have been $350. With what I've seen in the past from icon sets, bigger icon sets especially, and seeing where that part count is, I think $350 would have made sense. If they wanted to hike up the price, make it $400, sure. $480 makes literally no sense at all. It makes no sense because this thing, again, no licensing fees, nothing here that would require them to hike that price except their own greed and thinking that, you know, that you're going to pay this price for it. It sucks too because when this thing goes on sale inevitably, it's not going to be an actual good sale price. It's just going to be the price that it should have been in the first place. Like when this goes on sale, it's probably going to get down to the 400 range, which is just, I would say that's even more than it should have been priced in the first place. But that's around the region of what this thing should actually be priced. Meaning, like, whether this is on sale or not, it's always going to be a bad deal. And that's so unfortunate. Especially because if you're just like someone that likes to collect Lego, wants a bunch of interesting parts, maybe just wants to part this out, this is a brilliant move, a brilliant purchase, except for that price. It's absurd. Anyway, though, let me know in the comments what you think of this. If you think it's worth it, if you think it's a good set, just give me your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe as well. It helps me out. And of course, hit that like button too. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.